Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Marjorie Pellegrini, and today I'm going to take you to meet a few of my friends at Alaska Salt Co., where they're going to take us behind the scenes of their process and how they got started. Come on, let's go. Hi Brittany, thanks so much for joining us today.
Welcome to Alaska Salt Company.
So can you tell me a little bit more about what is Alaska Salt Co.?
Yes, we harvest sea salt out of Kachemak Bay from Homer, Alaska. We started with just culinary salt, so taking straight raw sea salt out of the ocean through a dehydration process and making artisan culinary salt for food.
Can you show us some of the products that you guys make?
Yes, why don't we start with our line of culinary salts. So here's the original salt where it all started, just like raw sea salt straight out of the ocean. And after creating that, we've evolved into having lots of other Alaskan inspired flavors like birch syrup, rhubarb, alder smoked. The garlic salt is definitely our best seller and my personal favorite.
It's my favorite too. I actually use it on everything.
And over here we have our cosmetic line.
So which product is your favorite?
It's definitely a toss-up between the toner and the face scrub. I don't know if I could decide. I use them both every single day. I couldn't live without them.
So I'm curious, where do you guys make this at?
We actually do it all right here in this building.
Can you show me?
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for joining us, Casey. Can you show us how it is that you guys are making the product?
Yeah. So we're standing in our boiling room where it all goes down. And then this here is just our seawater, our holding tank for our seawater. It comes in about twice a week, gets filtered and held in here. And then from here, it goes over to the boilers, where is our mass reduction. It's very simple. We boil the water off, the salt stays behind, and we get this into a brine. And once we get it to the brine that we like, it goes to the last stage, which is our brine pan, which is on a low heat, where the crystals are allowed to form and drop out of solution.
Oh, wow.
And this is where like the magic of like how hot and how long to get different types of crystals happens. If you want, you can scoop some out with that
Okay.
little spoon over there. We usually harvest at the end of the day. This is just what has formed since yesterday.
Wow, that's amazing.
After we harvest the salt out of the brine pan, it goes to these drip trays, which drip overnight. They have it's like a colander.
Okay.
And then from here, it's still too wet. Like this is some wet salt. You can just tell it kind of keeps its shape.
Sure.
People wouldn't really like that. So we dry it out a little farther. Very simple process. Putting it on the trays. Spread it out. You're welcome to just kind of spread that out. Throw it on these trays. It goes in our drying closet, and by tomorrow afternoon, it'll be ready to put in the dryer.
Oh, that's awesome. So I know you guys have a very large online presence. Can you kind of share with me a little bit about that?
We've worked really hard at that over the years and have slowly built up to our following in general and specifically to our email newsletter, which is a really private email diary blog that really evolved after COVID. And if you are a reader, it's definitely not your typical small business newsletter, but it's my favorite part of my job for sure.
I love when my email box just chimes and that blog email comes through. It's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for joining us today and showing us around Alaska Salt Co. Really appreciate your time. And to all of you out there, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep dreaming.